Hello guys and girls, this is Wolf4Sex. I'm bringing you a guide on how to play Black Desert, the Russian version. Now a lot of you asked me about the game, and they also asked for advice on how to actually play it. I know there is a guide on Reddit, and I know a lot of you did actually check it out and you didn't understand quite how to do it, or you had the issue of getting your IP blocked whenever trying to access the servers, or you tried to get as far as possible. Some of you were even stuck. But we're gonna start off with the simple basic thing. But before that, we would need to have two folders, and those two files I'll be including the download link for them in the description. So make sure you check that. This is step one. First step is to actually get those two files downloaded and ready on your desktop. Okay, as soon as you get that, we're gonna go to the website and we're gonna create an account, which is the next basic step all of you know, and I'll show you in a second how to actually make the account. So before you do anything, make sure you have one of the browsers that has a translator in them, like Google Chrome. And down here, as you can see in the video, I'll be using Google Chrome, which has a built-in translator. What you do is, you will see the website as it is. You right click, you go to translate to English and translate, and then hit on start game, and that will automatically take you to Black Desert. The reason why I click on start game is because you choose to start this downloading the launcher for the game itself. You're not gonna download the game alone by doing that. It's just a launcher. So as you can see, the translator tooltip is slightly bugged, so you have to right click or just click off the icon in the link or next to the link. That way it will get rid of it. The next step is to click on register. There you go. So go to register, and by going to register you will be making an account, which is the second, or should I say the third basic step that you would need to do. Again, you might see it translated like that, sometimes you don't. If you don't, just right click and translate. As for the password down there, yeah, you change it, you can change it. This is a suggested, example by them. So you start off by typing the first tab, you type an email address. So I'm gonna go with simple test, which is test@gmail.com, or you could go whatever. And the password, let's try off I don't know, let's see. So let's go for any password, just to show you, as an example, and how to do it. And that didn't work, obviously, so I'm going for a more advanced password to involve capital letters and numbers, and we click on create account. Once we're done, okay, the email is invalid, so we're gonna put a valid mail. This is, I just wanted to test it and it didn't work. So we click on create account. It will send us to the next page, which will show you that you would need to validate again. If it doesn't translate like it did for me here, it didn't translate, so you right click. What you need to do is like right click and translate, but here is the tab to actually choose the nickname. So, but anyway, you either translate through the icon there and hit on translate, or you right click and translate. to English, or any language that you like to use. So I'm gonna go with following username. Here you could complete the registration by just entering basic details and click save after that. It's just for the profile, you can do it later. I would suggest that you just go to your email and you click on the confirm email and you validate your account, or confirm your account. And as soon as you do that, the launcher will start downloading, as you saw down there. But it's up to you. I mean, for me, I would just do it while at it. Otherwise, you have to do it sooner or later, because the email address will give you a link and it will send you the exactly same page, and then you validate. If you don't get an email to validate, don't hesitate to go back to the profile and try to resend it. There is a feature like that. But anyway, this is for the profile part and the nickname part. So after that, we will be moving on to there you go. That's the profile. That's again just to show you how the profile is and how it works. You will most of the time have to click right to click somewhere on the page and translate. If it doesn't work, just go at the top and click on the icon that I showed you there in the video. That way you will know that you have to translate. Anyway, there you go. I've got two of them, so you don't really need. We can just delete one. There you go. We'll have this one available, so we're just gonna use this one. This is just to start the download for the launcher, and as soon as you finish downloading, you will have the icon, the red icon, as you can see in the video. Now, yeah, this is a false positive from my antivirus. It's just not ignore it. But anyway, when you start downloading, the launcher will start up like that, and as soon as that finishes, you will see the options, the features on the launcher, as well as the way to choose Black Desert. Sadly, you have to wait for it quite a while. That way, it's always slow for some reason. I don't know why, but I think they have too much animation going on, and that's why it's too slow. But it's always slow, even when you run the game through the launcher, and I'll show you that in a bit once we're done with the next step, which is patching, downloading the launcher and patching it, that is. So this is the launcher. This is how it's gonna look like as soon as you finish installing it. And make sure you exit it. So you exit the launcher and then you go down there to the where the clock is, and you right click and exit the launcher. Now we're gonna be working on the next step, which is patching it to English, so you understand what you're doing on the launcher. It's very important, guys and girls, so make sure you do that. So we're gonna go to the location for the launcher. Mine is gonna be in the C drive under program files 86, and then you will see the letters and a number, which is actually it's just letters, my bad, QGNA. So you double click that file, you go in it, and go to languages. Before that, you copy the following folder. So this folder, the white one, or the folder named QGNA blah blah blah. You copy that, or you could just drag and drop. You go into languages, you either paste it in there or you drag and drop it. Either way it works, but make sure you have the right directory for it. It could be something else, but usually that's the main name for it, which is QGNA. Inside it there is a folder called languages, and inside languages, this is how I already have it, so I don't need to replace it. I'm just again showing you how to do it to those that have been messing a lot and getting it wrong. This is just to help you. But yeah, that's how it is. Really, it's simple. It's quite easy to patch it. We're gonna work on. I'll show you in a minute how to patch the game itself. Again, it's very simple. It's just a matter of downloading files, moving them into different files. But the most important step is how to avoid blocking your IP address, or how to avoid getting blocked from entering the game. So this is how the launcher will look like once you patch it. You go to Black Desert, you hit on play. As soon as you hit play, another page will appear, and this is the page. You will see the following: start the game at the bottom in orange. You will need to hit that, and you start downloading the game straight away. And you will see like a small download bar and timers and download stuff happening. And that's how you do it, really. You could see also your account details there for Black Desert, and that's how it is. Just ignore the information there in the middle. It's not really important. It will always be in Russian because this is a live feed from their website. If you want to know what they're talking about, go to the website and translate it there. But anyway, what happens is after you finish downloading, you would want to exit the launcher, or just don't run the game in general. Do not press start the game. I already have it. I'm just going to delete like this previous download doc. Anyway, you just extract this on desktop anywhere you like, and I'll show you in a second. Remove this. As soon as you download, or finish downloading rather, the game Black Desert, you would want to go to the folder and patch it there. But you have to make sure that it finished downloading. Do not do it if it still is downloading. Let it finish downloading. Once you download it and you finish downloading, you go. Anyway, you move on to the Black Desert file or folder. I have it under games. Some people might have it under program files or other files. So it's gonna be, for me, I know that I have it under games because that's where I installed it. So yeah, I go to games, and inside games there is this folder called Black Desert, and you go inside Black Desert, and as you can see, there are a bunch of folders and data inside live. So you go inside live and you just drag and drop or copy paste it. It's up to you. Again, I already have it, so I'm not gonna paste it. And again, double check the directory to ensure you are putting the folder in the right directory. So it should be under Black Desert and then live. Usually under games Black Desert live, but it could be just Black Desert live. And I'll talk a bit more about that in a bit. So we're gonna close this for now. Okay, now what we're gonna do, since I already have the game and I already have the launcher, delete those. Okay, now here is what you're gonna do. There is the next step, which is very, very important, using WTFast. Okay, WTFast is the method, or one of the methods, to help you access the servers and play on it. Okay, now the reason why I use it is because I stream, as you guys know, and I don't want a VPN program to affect my network. So WTFast will only affect games specifically, and that's what I like about it. Some people don't like it, others don't even use it. You don't have to, but if you stream, or if you don't want your IP to change entirely for everything, then I would suggest this. It's easy, simple, and again free. This is the non-paid version. This is the trial version, and I'll be using this since As I said earlier, I'm a streamer and I don't want my network or internet to be affected by it. And I found that it's very simple to set up, and I didn't really see that many people using it or talking about it specifically. They generally talking about the VPN and then using it after that to try and stay connected. But honestly, you don't need a VPN if you're gonna use it at all. Like, you just don't need a VPN. You could go with a VPN if you wish. It's not a problem with that. Me personally, I prefer this, and this method is very effective. Now, as far as Black Desert goes, I think you would want to be able to connect to the servers by simply changing your IP to be in a Russian IP address. The game is region locked, and therefore it will be hard to access it without getting blocked. Now, moving on to the next step, setting up WTFast. It's quite easy. Now, first thing you do, you run it, you log in. I'm not gonna even show you how to install it. It's basic thing for anyone to install it. Nothing really special about it, about the installation process. But as soon as you log in, so we're gonna wait for it to load up. Now, here you go. So as soon as it started, now you would want to add it to the program by using custom games. Now, as you can see, I already have it set by clicking custom games. What you could do is I'll click on configure. As you can see there, I'm showing you, I've got the details. Name, you could type whatever. I want to the Black Desert. Make sure you copy the exact same directories if you've got C or D or whatever, or if you've got the games directory like I do. I just set everything as default. So make sure you have this as your default, and if you don't, make sure you find out the exact folders. Now, the direct client to run a Black Desert by the launcher is going to be Games Black Desert Live, the same folder we talked about earlier, bin64 Black Desert 64 exe, and make sure you choose run with launcher. No, not the option no launcher, run with launcher. So again, you go to the browser and you choose it from there, the directory, and you just hit OK and go. But anyway, back to the launcher. Make sure you have the exact launcher location, which is under programs file for me 86 QGNA, the file that we patched to English earlier on, the launcher, and there you'll find QGNA exe, and then that's it. You press OK and you hit play, and it should pretty much move on to the next process and start the launcher and the game. Most likely you will have the launcher up, not the game, and through the launcher you just press start the game and start. But let's go ahead and start. You could choose different, I forgot to mention also, make sure you choose the game manually, the IP or the ping, the location for the network manually. Don't go automatic, because it will choose the best ping, which that's not the point. So you go manual, choose the Russian servers, and after you hit play. Now, after hitting play, this is what's gonna happen. The launcher will start up, and close this. Yep. Now the launcher was, and you just click start the game, and let's click start. It takes a while to run the game. I think I didn't press it. Let me press it once more. Hopefully it starts now. We should see something in the middle that tells us it's about to start. There you go. Okay, the game starts. It meant to be the launcher, not the game, but it's just a problem with the translation. It should be the launcher starting Black Desert. no, the game starts Black Desert. But there you go. It's quite simple, quite easy. Now the game will show up. Takes a while. It depends on your rig. Sometimes it starts up really fast. Other times it just takes a while. Ignore this tooltip. Just close it. As you can see, the game is starting. You're about to see the game. And we're gonna go to the next step, and that would be setting up a pin code inside the game on the start screen. There you go. Now before you go to start, I highly recommend that you go to game settings and you change the settings. Go to full screen and then press apply confirm, and then start messing about with the options. Now why the full screen is because the game decides to sometimes mess up, like you can't really click anything and everything will be messed up, dislocated more or less. Like you see it there but you can't click it and you have to click somewhere else to click that place. Now anyway, we go to I mean, I'm gonna click cancel, but you could click apply or confirm straight away, it doesn't matter, and you go to start. Now the login process, this is a passcode. Set it up. The first time it will ask you to set it up and confirm it, so you enter it twice. There shouldn't be a problem, and you just press confirm as soon as you've done that, and voila, there you go, boys and girls. You're in. You enter the game. Now all I have to do is choose a channel. Doesn't matter what channel you choose, because it's one server with sub channels. So if you want to meet up, you just choose the channel and meet up with people. It's not a big deal. Now you go in and create some characters and kick some ass, right? All right. And you will have a lot of fun, and you would like to have something going on. Build up a team, build up a clan, build up a party, build up anything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do hope so, and I really hope that you understood the information on it. If you've got any questions at all, please feel free to message me here on Twitch, on Twitter, anywhere. Make sure you also please like, subscribe, etc. And on top of that, check my stream, because I am more active on my Twitch channel than YouTube. But this is just a tutorial because a lot of people wanted to request it. Well, yeah, go kill some goblins or something, people. Jeez. Take care, everyone.